Oh, Kraken bass, East Bay. This is a sweet little urban spot, and literally get there super early. Look at it, construction, traffic, all kinds of stuff. And but there's bass in this little water retention area. Here's my first cast upon pulling up. Throw a Iobi frog right next to that rock pile, and boom! Big dude. Well, he's not that big, but he's a good bass. Pretty cool for a little urban spot. Love fishing East Bay. It's a pretty fun place. I'm gonna walk through some of the fish I caught here in this area and what I caught them on, and hope you found this clip enjoyable. Not a bad fatty out of that little canal. He sucked down that Iobi frog. You know, a lot of times with a frog, I actually cast it up on the bank and pull it into the water, because that's how a lot of bass feed. And that's exactly what happened with this guy. Casted that little Iobi frog up on the bank and pulled it in the water. As soon as it touched down, he hit it. But super fun. You know, it's not a real big area, but there's bass in it if you can find them. They'll come in and out. This water system drains out into Utah Lake, where there's some bass as well. So anyway, here's another cast out of East Bay, and I don't know if you can see it, but in the bottom right corner, my frog's just walking right along the edge of the bank. And that's the key to this Iobi frog. You just walk it, twitch, 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 and I get a blow up right here at the bank. Ooh, missed him. And that bass is still sitting there, so that's why I threw the Iobi right over there. He's right at my feet, but he's spooked now. I can't get him to bite. I try throwing something else at him and he won't grab it. So I'm moving on and making another cast, clear up along the bank on the other side. And this Iobi frog, early in the morning. Look, it's low light conditions and the water's just, it's kind of dirty, not super dirty, but there's tons of grass and junk. And they're laying in this stuff. And this Iobi frog walks across the little batch patch and boom! This is a toad. Stoked right now. I'm not gonna lie, I freak out a little bit on this bass. He's pretty big. He's a really good fish, and I can't figure out how to get him in, and you can see the irrigation canal signs. I'm like, I'm gonna get this guy. So I finally find a spot where I can reach out and grab him, and he's flipping and flopping. I wind up like stepping in the water to finally get this guy out. And boom, check him out, dude. What a fish. He went 3.88 on the scale, almost 4. Look at how he choked that frog. Super fun. Who would have thought this little urban spot had bass like that? So cool. Yeah. Here I throw the little zoom trick worm right at the edge of the bridge right here. And bridges are great spots where bass like to lie. And this is a little shaky head, and boom, I get hammered. But no bueno, man. I don't know how big it was really, but look at my worm. Totally got destroyed. That's a zoom trick worm on a little shaky head. It works. Here I'm throwing a little Kitech spider. It's a little 3-inch on a little 1/16 ounce mushroom head. and I can see a bunch of little bass right here in this part of the little urban canal system that goes along that East Bay golf course. And this is one of my favorite little baits for super clear water, and if I can see fish, for some reason they just suck it. There's just some little guys floating around, and man, bass is a bass. I just love catching fish, and even though it's a real dink, it's pretty cool though to see a bass grab it right in front of your face. I just drop that sucker right down there, and he swims over, and after a couple shakes, he eats that thing. I can see the whole thing transpire. There he is. Oh, so funny. Just a little guy, but I watched him eat it like a real little guy. I'm not kidding anybody. Went from beast mode to dink mode straight up. That little spider, man, it's a fun little bait. You can have one of your kids put it on or something. It gets bites when nothing else does, and even if you see fish, it's a real finesse. But that's East Bay for you. That's all the bass. Boom.